Hello everybody, it's the Matty. Let me turn on this radio here. Today we're going to talk about putting together a budget for your business, because this is actually something that I struggled with when I started my business. I had a couple different businesses and they had revised throughout the years and all that fun stuff. So I had to really figure out, how the heck is this going to work? How the heck am I going to charge people? Now I think it's easier to budget a business that is selling an actual product versus a business that is actually a service. With a product, you can at least say, okay, if I sell this much, I should be able to afford this. This is my cost of goods. This is what my margin should be. All that stuff. It makes it a lot easier to figure out what type of income you're going to be having, and thus makes it a little bit easier to budget. But it's still theoretical because you haven't sold anything yet. So it's a lot of hoping, like, can I actually make this work, is really what that is trying to answer. So, like, as service, pretty much what you have to do is you're going to have your stuff. You're going to have your car, you're going to have your insurance, unless your car's paid off, unless you don't have to have insurance, you're going to have your phone bill, you're going to have canned software like the Adobe Suite. In the instance of my business, say you have some software that you need for, assuming your site's WordPress, some of that costs yearly, some of that's, one-time fee. Then there's also like doing your taxes, accounting, you want to get a CPA if you're having a business. So you got to figure out all those costs as well. Well, that's great and all. And then you're looking at this thing, you're like, wow, I'm pretty much negative right now. Well, you got to figure out what type of competitors are around you. That will help you with your pricing and tell you whether or not you're going to be competitive where you live. And then you got to say, okay, assuming I work only 40 hours a week, this is what I should make. It doesn't mean you're going to work 40 hours a week. It doesn't mean you're going to sell that 50 items to, make your margin to be able to pay your bills or whatever it may be. It just, kind of gives you an idea to say, okay, this is reasonable. I don't have to make 1,000 of these. I only have to make 250, and then I can actually live or sell. Or I only have to, work 10 hours a week, and I can pay my bills. It'll suck, but I won't be delinquent. So that's a lot of stuff that you have to take into mind when you're trying to do your budget. Like when I roll out a full 160-hour month at my full rate, I'm like, I'm a fucking baller. But I don't always get to do that. My sunroof needs to be adjusted. It whistles a little bit. It makes me crazy. So those are some of the things you really got to think about. I'm gonna wash my car actually. Let's get over. There we go. So what type of business do you have? CenturyLink. Oh. Trying to get fiber in one of my clients' buildings. So when you're doing your business, that's what you really got to think about. It's okay, the budget's one thing, but you don't really know what you're going to make. In the beginning, it's scary. If you have something set up to where you're going to make some money right away, it's a lot more relaxing, and I strongly suggest that, unless you have the support group to do so, I would strongly suggest holding on to a part-time job and trying to build your business, because chances are you still have, bills. I was fortunate that I have a support group that was helping me with my bills, who believed in what I was doing, what I am doing, and supported me on the way to that, and now I'm succeeding. And that support group is really sorry if that's so loud, guys. And those are almost kind of like investors. Your family is always going to support you, but, them helping me helps me pay my student loans. My student loans combined are almost $3,000 a month. So that's something you really got to take into mind when you do the budgets. When I did my budget, I took a business class, and you might have them where you live. Here in Washington State, there's like the BEST program, there's the SCORE program, there's Washington Cash, I think is what it is. And those are all programs to help you learn how to do a business, at least the beginning stuff. So when you do this, for me it was an 8-week class, now it's 10 weeks, I believe. You go in there, they say, okay, what's your business? What do you want to do? Here's these forms you can fill out. Say, okay, I want to charge $20 an hour to do web design, which don't ever fucking do that. That you'll be miserable and lament everything. Also, doing it by yourself, you really just don't make any money. Unless you're pretty good at it. I guess I've gotten pretty good at it. Anyways, so you fill out these books and all that stuff, and while you're in these classes, you're taking these classes with like between 20 to 40 other people who are wanting to launch businesses or already have launched businesses but want to improve somewhere. And that's something you have to realize too, is you're always reinvesting into your business. For example, I'm looking at joining the BNI, and I'm concerned about the ROI on that because it costs $500 to join. But if I can make my money back in a month, then it's worth it. At least I'll then network with people. It doesn't necessarily mean I have to continue over the next year, but whatever. So those are also costs you have to think about as well. Fortunately, I have some clients who are like chamber members. So you got to be frugal as well when you're starting your business, is what I'm getting at. Because chances are you're going to be broke when you do it. What the heck is rattling? I don't even know what it is. It's not really rattling, it's like vibrating. I bet it's that water bottle over there. So, just be very mindful. Do what you can. If you have a good support group, then you should be able to get your business going pretty well. Just you want to have your heads in the clouds, but you also want to be rational when you're launching your business. You want to make tons of money when you do it. I really don't see any reason to have a business if you're not making tons of money. I mean, my job is to make businesses make money. Well, that's my business. And so far, it's working out pretty well. I'm getting to do really cool things. It's just taken forever. And I think I will end this video on that. It doesn't happen overnight, people. I started my first business when I was 21, selling automotive performance parts for Japanese vehicles. And then I spread to Japanese, European, well, obviously already had Japanese, but European, and then also some domestic with the second iteration of that business. And I also started trying to do this business I have now, just multimedia development for other businesses when I was like 22, 21, right around there. Then I went to college at 22 because I was like, I need to learn more. Wasted 4 years of my life. Actually, I did learn some stuff, but it wasn't worth the money. And now, then after I got out of college, I got hired as an assistant marketing director and got promoted to a director of e-commerce. Ran my own department. And then when I left that, I then launched this latest iteration of my business where I'm doing what I do. Anyways, guys, I'm almost to where I need to be. If you guys like the video, please like it. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions of what else you think I should talk about, let me know in the comment section below, and I will certainly do that if I have the time. And the place I want to go to is closed. That's some malarkey. Darn it, my car is so dirty, guys. Anyways, yeah, let me know. Yeah. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. These videos on this channel will always be a bit more raw. They won't be edited. They'll pretty much just be the way they're shot. My other channel, they'll have the higher production value because that's the one that clients see, potential clients and all that fun stuff. Anyways, guys, once again, thank you for watching, and see you around. Later.